Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we got episode 22 of my series, Inside the Mind of a Diamond, a series meant to help you, the player, understand some practical tips for things that you guys can try out in ranked to hopefully rank up towards that diamond level in Rainbow Six Siege. As always, really appreciate you guys for sticking around as we are on episode 20, which is absolutely insane. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoy this, and yeah, let's get started with the video.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Bye, Pulse.
Bye.
Okay, so in this clip I want you guys to pay attention to the diffuser plant location. I see a lot of players, once they get the prompt to plant, they just go ahead and drop it down wherever and don't really think about the lines of sight that they've created for themselves, and or they haven't thought about where that defender will be coming from once time winds down. With 45 seconds left, I'm droning out the objective trying to see if the rook is on site, and once I deem that it's not, I go ahead and leave my drone here because I figure if it's a rook, he's probably pretty close to site, you know, more than likely he's not roaming, and he will be coming from that bathroom side. But again, you can't just operate on that hunch, and that's why I kind of played these angles pretty cautious just in case the rook could be in the hallway. Now I'm going to bust open this wall and create this hole behind me, so I have to be aware of that, and therefore I don't plant here with that line of sight on that hole. Instead, I go ahead and plant in this corner because my teammates have the drone looking into the bathroom. I try to go for the plant, but then my teammates let me know that he's coming from the bathroom side, so I shift over to this wall, which is, again, not a direct line of sight on the rook that's coming from that direction. And that allows me to either turn towards the doorway or toward the rotate hole and be able to pick up the kill. Running an operator like IQ on a popular second floor bomb site with a breachable floor is going to bring a lot of utility to the team. And this is because of twofold. First, typically on these types of bomb sites there will be a pulse sitting underneath ready to deny anyone trying to go for a plant. So being able to counter him and be able to see that he's on his cardiac sensor is going to bring a lot of intel to the team. Obviously in this situation I don't see him on my first initial scan, but then the second thing is once you've taken the first floor and cleared out everything underneath the objective, you can simply use IQ's gadget to be able to detect anyone that is on their camera. If they brought an echo, you'd be able to see him on his Yukai drone, even coupled with Dokkaebi. If there were any defenders on site looking to turn off their phones, you would be able to see them on your sensor here and then be able to floor bang them accordingly. So go ahead and bring IQ on these types of bomb sites. Another great example is on border with Armory. Typically there will be a pulse sitting underneath, and then once you take that you can check and see if anyone's on their cams within the objective. But IQ brings a lot of utility to be able to counter first floor defenders, to counter those Valkyrie cams, but then in addition be able to floor bang anyone that's simply above on the second objective. Hey guys, so before we go on with the video, I wanted to introduce a new tool to find teammates on Rainbow Six Siege. Plink is both a mobile and PC Mac application that allows you to find other users who are looking to squad up. You can link your PlayStation, Uplay, and Xbox accounts to create a profile that reveals all your in-game stats. This allows you to evaluate other users' stats, their rank, and their KD to determine if they're someone that you want to play with. In addition, you can select the age, gender, and time in a game to better select what kind of teammate you're looking for. So if y'all download the app, you guys can find your own psychs within my community and other users on the app to give you someone to play with. In addition, it also offers a newsfeed section where you can post whatever you're feeling, even a cry for help.
Someone teach me how to snipe.
So thanks again, Plink. I really appreciate you providing this tool for my community to use. Now let's get back to episode 20. When playing Valkyrie, the three places I typically look to throw my cams are first, one that has a line of sight on both objectives. If you can throw a cam that is able to see the majority of both sites to provide intel to your teammates if an opponent is planting, that's really going to help them out. The second cam is one that's in a high traffic area, maybe a popular entrance point, or just an area you fully expect the attacking team to at least be seen on. Try and put a cam there. And then the third one is outside. Here on Chalet, these are typically my three cams I throw without fail. So if you're ever playing me, just know I've probably thrown these cams if I'm playing Valkyrie. But I've got them all in my designated spots. One that's looking onto A and B, one that is in a popular entrance point by West Main Stairs, and then this one outside underneath this overhang. And the reason why I like this cam is because most of the time the attackers are so distracted by looking at the windows on Chalet and even the kitchen window that they don't ever think to look up to a camera that's just sitting there on the little ledge. Now when I made that run out, I was detected for a very long time, and since it's already 45 seconds into the round, just made sure to double check, looking down into the big garage and even into wine cellar. Just double check, make sure that there isn't like a rushing Asher or someone that's already in, because that little two-piece run out can quickly be countered by you trying to get back to site, given that once you've been detected, people probably think you're just going to be sprinting on back, as I did there, but thankfully there wasn't anyone in the big garage. So we lucked out, but got 2 kills there on my outdoor cam, and then I'm going to end up getting a kill here on my main entrance cam as well. So just think about those 3 areas, one that can look on site, one that's in a high traffic area, and then one that's outside, just in case they have like a Glaz or a Blackbeard just camping outside. I know a lot of you have given up on the art of bandit tricking, but nevertheless I wanted to emphasize the general tips and then suggestions I advise to be able to get off a successful bandit trick. The first thing you can do is set yourself up in the middle of whatever wall you're working with, whether it be the consulate garage, which is a 3 reinforced wall, or just this one, which is only 2. Set yourself up in the very middle and then rely on your headset to tell you which side you should do it. Go for the bandit trick on. Obviously, if there's more sound in your left earbud than your right earbud, then you're going to want to try and bandit trick the left side. The second thing I advise is bring a Jaeger with you. And when I say bring a Jaeger, if the Jaeger can stick right by you and continually place down ADSs, that's going to help you deal with the grenades, deal with the flashbangs, and everything that's going to meant to burn the ADS. Especially if they bring a Thatcher and the Thatcher gets the the only ADS that's by the garage, then you're kind of screwed. And then the third thing is, in situations like this where I'm concussed and even stunned, which means I won't be able to see or hear, use logic. Which side would the enemy team be going for? In this case, more than likely, they're going to be going for the right side by the trash can, since that's the most popular place to plant. And then on a wall like consulate, most people are going to be trying to open up the side closest towards the white van, given that that's the most popular place to plant. So in the event that you guys are concussed or stunned or whatever, and you don't know which wall to go for, kind of use common knowledge as far as which side of the wall are they going to be going for. Once you figure that out, you kind of just hope that that's what they're going for, and be able to pick up that counter. So we talked about this with the coastline clip, with the popular second floor bomb site, and then the ability to be able to deny plants from underneath, given that the floor is pretty breachable. This is very true for border, given that most of the floor is able to be nitroed or even shot through. So you can typically expect a defending team to be running pulse, especially if the bomb site is upstairs. That ends up being the case here. We didn't have to run the IQ to be a direct counter. Instead, you can just leave your drones downstairs and be aware that he could be roaming. So in this case, just went ahead and clearly communicated with my teammate, the Zofia, that I was going to bait him into the pulse running out. Unfortunately, Foxa here was able to get a lot of damage on the Zofia, but we were able to get the initial plan, which was to knock him off the game and clap his cheeks. But just helping you guys out here. Leave your drones alive downstairs, be able to look for that pulse that could be roaming, and if not, bring that IQ and check it out for yourself. That's all I have for y'all today. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up with me live, you guys can watch over on Twitch, twitch.tv/YoBoyRoy. You can also follow me on Twitter. I do a lot of crazy things, and I'm about to hit 10,000 followers, so if you'd like to give me a follow over there, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you are new to the Inside the Mind of a Diamond series, I do welcome you. Thank you very much for joining us on episode 20. It's been crazy. This has been quite the highlight of the channel, just being able to run with this series, so I really appreciate all the support it's gotten. Hope to bring you guys even more, and maybe even add a funny twist to it in the future. Be looking out for the Paris, just kidding, TwitchCon vlog. Yeah, we already did Paris. Watch that vlog if you guys haven't already. But the TwitchCon vlog will be coming here hopefully Sunday. I got to hang out with Tuxbird, Yummy, and Cobb, so if you'd like to check that out, be sure to do that here sometime soon. Take it easy, guys. I will see you on the next one. Follow me over on those socials, and I will see you very soon.